Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. Just did a mastery in the T14, so put that up. I'd previously done a review of the tank, so I'm going to show you that, and then put behind it the mastery and how you can get a mastery in this tank, and then you can see the strengths and weaknesses of it, so you can deal with it on the battlefield. As you will notice, what I've done since, I've actually added vents and binoculars, which means that the basic view range is 379 with a static view range of 474 meters, which makes a bit of difference and allows you to be more effective on the battlefield. So let's get into the review, and then I will do more of an appraisal afterwards on the current state of play of the T14. So bear. Right, let's look at the armor profile of the T14. Bear with me a second. Okay, let's have a look. From the front, as we saw before, the sloping is effectively 80mm up to 95mm. The sides from 140 to 200, so the best angle to get things even is approximately this sort of level, with the gun aiming over this first area here, which will turn your armor from 86 up to approximately 105mm. The frontal plate is very solid, which will then leave your turret able to just fire over things, and the rest of your tank just to eat the shots. You've got a couple of weak spots, but they're very difficult to find. And your turret armor will be effectively 140, 130, so from around about 110 to about 200 or so mil, which is very, very good. You've got a weak turret at the top, which is 76mm, but effective armor, even at the flat surface, is 104. Move to the side, and you're looking 130, 140. The sides of the turret effectively go up to 750mm, so this is a very, very solid tank. What you don't do is turn your side to your enemy. They'll then hit this area. The weak spot is effectively only 57 to 60mm-ish. Down here, you'll more likely eat the shot, because effectively it's about 105mm. So don't turn your side like that. The rear is very weak as well, but the turret is strong all round. So from that angle position, you're very strong. So fire over this area, maximize the armor efficiency, and you'll be running from 110 to 150mm of armor at tier 5, and you will only see tier 6 tanks. So this is a very, very powerful tank. It hasn't got the best gun, which is only that 75mm M3 gun, the same as on the Lee. 15.75 rate of fire, with a penetration of 92 with standard and 127 with premium, which is why you see I use premium so much. So that otherwise you won't pen, and you can't have shots not going into your target with this. So you have to spam a lot of premium to make it effective. From the top, arty wise, you're only looking 19mm. Up here, 25mm. So it's still very vulnerable to arty. So that's one thing you've got to watch out for. So try and stay arty safe. That's about the only thing, if you angle correctly at this tier, that'll be able to get it. So watch out for that, and high pen guns. So let's get on with the rest of it. So let's get into that game. Okay, we're on Tundra. We're up against a T1. So he's a proper tier 5. They've got 2 OI experimentals in the other team, which could be a bit of a pain. So let's get set up. I've got a nice place that I go, just over there, in those bushes, which gives me a view over the hill, and then I can decide to go and help in the battle where I'm needed. So let's speed this up. Come in up here, up behind the tree, and set up. Angle properly over that area there to try and maximise your armour. Aim over towards the centre. Try and get spots, see if they're poking over. These bushes and trees ahead of you will protect you. So you've got OI coming in. There's no one poking over. They're staying low. So I'm thinking of moving up, because there's not a lot happening. So they're not coming that way, so I will come to them. So push down, we're up to 30 kph. Mobility's quite good. So, let's see what we can do. Look down, see if I can get a spot. Marder's there. It's set up, ready for him. I've angled properly. Oh, 106. Very nice. And he's gone. As you see, I'm angling over the edge there. Just trying to show the turret. Use the best armour positioning as possible. Now it's time to hunt the IO, which that's a proper tier 5. This is effectively a tier 4 tank in a tier 5 game. Artie's helping me, so he's aiming towards the Artie, but he's scared of me. Now it's my turn. Uh-oh. Yeah. I ain't no hero. Certainly not in a paper, an effectively paper tank against an IO experimental. I am so sorry. And look at the blue. He's a good player in it. So I'm trying to keep him spotted for Artie, even though we're 6-9 down. And he hits me. Goes straight through. We'll have a look in a minute to see where it's hit. So that went straight through an angled front plate, but he went for the weak spot, which is the MG port. So that was a good shot by him. He knows how to play that. Move down, try and make sure I've got the shot on him. Oh yes, you're mine. Taking out the IO experimental in a T14. That's the second kill, which is nice. So, the guys are in the centre. They can react to the base. I'm going to push up this way to flank the T67. So let's carry on moseying up. Speed this up a little bit, because we're only doing 14 kph on the way through. See if there's anyone over there. No one up there. Okay, push over, and I've just noticed we've got a KV up ahead. Try and get a shot on the KV, and a bounce. Come down, but reverse as you come down. Slight track damage, and he's dead. So, T50, shot on, and they're capping. Oh yeah, he's mine. Poor little scout. I almost feel sorry for him. You know, small children, little animals, and baby tanks, you know. Speed this up through the water, 27 kph, which is okay. Coming up. Oh, he's up there. I'm watching out for side shots, trying to keep his head down. Going up here, because the most important thing is to stop the IO in base. Now, I shot him. He bounced on me. It looks like, yeah, side shot there. So the angling and sloping, and there's a shot just under the turret, which his gun couldn't even go through. So let's carry on. I bounced on him. I'm keeping him under pressure. Trying to stay hull down. Putting shots in. Always aim for the plate in the middle. It's the weakest armour on it. Follow him. That's it. Next kill. So, 4th kill. Let's speed this up a bit. Okay, he's gone. Time to push centre. Because I know the... then I notice the T1. So I've got the 95 up ahead and the T1 there. Oh, oh yes, he's mine. Kill 5. I know the 95's ahead, so I don't want to push ahead, because then the T1 will get a side shot on me. So rather than pushing this way and being stuck in the middle, it's time to pull back. I'm going down to deal with the T1. Speed things up a little bit. Where is he? Okay, he's not poking. Get up to these rocks. There he is. He's just seen me. I'm moving. Getting behind these rocks. Now I can use them for cover. Angle the tank properly. And the T1 is another proper tier 5 heavy. So I'm going to skirt round him. Only doing 22 kph through the water. Slow down to 15. Coming round behind him. I was trying to get him between me and the OI to flank him. Shot in, which is nice. Coming in behind. I'm aiming for a tracking shot. Take his tracks off. Now from this position, pulling back, keeping the rock between you and his gun. And now he can't shoot me. Which I'll show you. So from there, his gun's the wrong side of the mountain, and I can shoot at the rear of his tank all day.
Penetration. We've torched them. Penetration. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Right, so post-game, let's look at this. It must be a good tank to be able to take out 2 OI experimentals. Bouncing this shot, as you can see, we took one shot, which was 282, which was through the weak spot at the front in the machine gun port, but we bounced. Well, I took one crit and had a bounce from another IO experimental. So it shows that this tank must be really solid to be able to do that, because the OI is basically an overpowered tank, and to be able to kill 2 overpowered proper tier 5 tanks with this shows that it's got a lot of potential, but you need to use the premium ammo, otherwise the standard just won't cut it at all. So between this, the armor, and the preferential matchmaking that it's got, so you won't see tier 6, you'll only see tier 7, you'll only see tier 6, so it's a very good tank for what it's able to do. So if you see it on sale again, I would suggest getting it, because it is a very nice tank. So let's look at the post-game stats. So mastery, shellproof, quite a few extra things, duelist, fire for effect, bruiser, as well as the top gun and the high caliber. So pretty good. 5 crits on the T1, which is good. Managing to get behind, tracking him in place, and then just ripping him a new one. So that really helped at that point. The IO, both of them were very tricky, but helped us towards the top gun, and the view range really assisted. So let's look at the scores. So we did just over 2,000 damage, 1,200 experience, 24 shots, 22 hit, and of those 18 penetrated. Now we used a lot of premium, so the 20,000 that we lost would have been for the Cola, so otherwise that would have been 3,000. So we used a fair bit of gold to shoot, but it got us the win. So the 1,200 base was boosted up to 1,800 times 3 plus a bonus for 6,178 experience, which is quite epic, and 2,000 damage for a tier 5. Even though, because of the preferential matchmaking, as you'll see with this, it only sees tier 6. So in effect, it's like playing a tier 4 at tier 5. So effectively, its real level is the same as the M3 Lee. So if you think about this in comparison to the M3 Lee, that's why we looked at it that way. So armor-wise, it's very sloped. The turret is fantastic with 101mm of sloped and effective armor. So this is a very good tank. I hope you like it. I hope you like the review, and see you on the next one. I'm the Gaming Bear. Bye guys.